Boomhauer 144 here, and I just wanted to make a quick video about talent sets. So when you become VIP 10, as you can see up here, you get this option to switch between talent sets for free. It is item number 4 on VIP 10 right there, and that is incredibly useful. So here we're just going to show the 3 talent sets that I use for this. So in here you can go to talent, and then under talent memory you can pick each of the 3 talent sets. So we can start with military because that's fairly straightforward. So with the military talent set, the goal is obviously to have strong troops. Now the military talent set, obviously you use that for zombie layers, you use it for sanctuary battles. It's useful in a couple other areas as well. Number 1 being the pit, and number 2 being commander dual conquest, which is not happening right now. It seems to happen every other week. But your military talent boosts will still apply to those as well. So whenever you do anything with your troops, you generally want to apply this talent set. So I am fighter based, and that'll be important as we go through here. So the first 3, for instance, I selected all 3 of those because I want fighters helped out. But as you see, as we go down through here, riders are my second strongest troop, so I chose the rider options and skipped the shooters. Vehicles are garbage, you never want to upgrade them. And then the second fork in the road here, obviously I selected fighters and picked shooters here over vehicles. And then we're getting close here to where my talent set ends. I have not picked fighter HP yet. Attack is better than defense, which is better than HP. At some point I'll come back to this, but I'm trying to race ahead to do a couple other things instead. So right here is where we get to. This is currently where I am. I really want to get down here to March Cap 3, which is one reason I've put off the fighter HP so far. So that's the military talent set. Obviously there's some very good stuff down here as well, the troop attack being one of those things. Yeah. So let's switch over to the second talent set, which, as I label, this is the first one here, so cost reduction and troop training. You want to apply this talent set whenever you train troops. So this is everything over here on the balance tab. So you see there are some things here that help troops, troop training, such as the training speed, especially. The cap is not as important. The training speed is very useful. And you'll also see here this stamina replenish. So this helps your stamina replenish speed, and we'll get back to that when I go through the third talent set in a minute. So again, skip some of the forks in the road here. I don't really care about the infirmary cap, so I skipped the right side there. I'm really trying to, again, just race down to the bottom to get some of these stronger things, like this cost reduction is very, very useful. So when you do massive troop training, like in ACE or for some break loose or some other event, you always want to use this before you start training your troops. It saves you a lot of resources over the 60-minute period. So again, here, another fork in the road. Prioritize training speed over the infirmary cap. For the traps and wall, traps are garbage. Don't do anything with those if you don't have to. So I just picked the attack because that's better than defense or HP. This instant heal, I'm pretty close to unlocking here. This is a pretty useful skill, especially during Reservoir War or Valiant or something where you have a lot of casualties. This will heal 10% of them instantly. So that is the training. There's one other talent here which is useful called Hunt Mastery. So in the morning when you have all your stamina full and you're doing some zombie hunts and or layers, this is a really useful talent skill. So you want to use this. So you want to use this, but then switch over to your military talent set afterwards. So I would use Hunt Mastery, and then after I've used Hunt Mastery, I would go switch back to military, and then I would start my layers, or not layers, zombie hunts and or layers. So the third talent set is the one that I keep it on probably about 90% of the time. So this one I call Economy, Stamina, and Zombie, and you'll see why in a second. So this is not pure economy. I do a little bit in the balance tab here. So this also has the Hunt Mastery unlocked, but that's not the main reason I do this. I unlock down here to the stamina replenishment because I like this being active all the time. So throughout the day, my stamina is replenishing, at a 5% speed up. So the rest of it is over here. Again, you have a lot of forks in the road, and you don't want to pick both sides. You want to try to get down as far as you can. So pick whichever one that you value more at each fork in the road and work your way down to the bottom. You'll see this fast producer. This is something you should be using whenever you can. So it replenishes every 12 hours, so you can use it in the morning and then again in the evening. So you want to apply this talent set when you use fast producer because you've also boosted stuff like wood production as you're applying this talent set. So you'll obviously produce a lot more in this 5-hour output that it has here if you have all these production speeds increased as well. Yeah. Okay. This also helps with build and also I believe research as well. So whenever you're doing massive building or research, you also want this talent set applied. This here, fast build, is incredibly useful. So this only lasts for 5 minutes, but it reduces all your build and research times by 20%. So right before you do a headquarters upgrade or a wall or a research center or warehouse, something that's really a long time upgrade, you want to use this just before you do that because it'll cut down on the time of the build. This is also useful in Ace Commander, Break Loose, anything you're doing a lot of building quickly and using build speed ups. Do as much as you can within these 5 minutes. So again, each fork in the road, we're only going to one side so we can get farther down. So again, here's one for research speed. So something you want to get to down here is this Swift Gatherer, which is good for the first day of Ace Commander, where you're trying to gather resources. So what this can do is you send all your marches out to like a level 6, or if you can find one, a level 7 resource spot, and then you apply this and it instantly gathers everything at the spot. So instead of taking a couple hours for the level 6 spot, it'll take 1 second, and then your troops have everything and they'll return to your base. So it basically gives you a free gathering, which again is really useful in those events where you're trying to gather. So because I have some of these balance points here, I am keeping track of this, so I've spent 31 on balance. If I went pure economy, I would still not get all the way down here to Swift Gatherer. You see I need 3 more points to finish Gas Gathering, and then I would need 40 more to finish 2 of these, and then 1 more to finish Swift Gatherer. So the point total that you need, if you're going pure economy to get down here to Swift Gatherer, you need to be a level 46 commander, which I'm only level 45 right now. So once I get up to 46, I think I will change that talent set to be pure economy, so that I can unlock that last ability there, the Swift Gatherer. So that's how I do my talent sets. Hopefully you find that helpful. And if you do something differently and it works well for you, yeah, just let me know. Open to suggestions. Thank you.